Indy's #1 morning alternative. Thanks, everybody, for your continued half-ass support. My name is Gonzo Greg. That's Don Stuck over there.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
Hey, buddy.
Cole is in here on the news desk this morning, and you can be here as well by calling us up 317-239-X103 or airtime free #1033 on the singular wireless. Quite frankly, I'm surprised we're all doing as well as we are.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it's been an intense... Well, I mean, this is the first time I've had to do your guys' schedule, like a whole week of it.
Right.
And then... Friday night Peppers.
Right.
It
was a pretty intense weekend.
Peppers was quite interesting, and then the qualifications, and then Sunday watching. Oh my God.
Yeah. So all in all, it's I think we're lucky to be alive.
Yeah, I was sitting yesterday. I was like, God, my stomach is killing me. I was like, oh yeah, forgot about all the whiskey that we drank this weekend.
What was you had a magnificent quote a few minutes ago off the air. What was that? How can
how can a person feel this bad and still be alive? I seriously, I feel like I'm going to die. You can't plan on living to senior citizen age feeling like this.
No, but why would you want to? I mean, I talked to my grandmother yesterday in Massachusetts, and she's...
How you doing, Grandma?
80 years. She had 2 strokes, and she's she was doing well up until recently, and she's really starting to fall apart. She's just hating life now.
My left arm doesn't work.
Right, half of her body doesn't work, and she feels like her head's spinning around all the time.
That's how my mom and dad are.
And she's in continual pain all the time, so she drinks.
My dad's pissed about the whole Gavorkian thing. He goes, hey, man, if I want to get a doctor and to give me an IV and just go to sleep, then what the hell?
No, she'll go have a cocktail, and she gets yelled at by her doctor.
So didn't she ask him for like a new prescription to take care of the pain?
Give me some Vikes or something. This pain's killing me. No, you can't have that. Well, I'm hitting the 7-7.
We don't want you to get addicted.
Right. Yeah, that's what they say. I got how many? She says, how much longer do I have?
I'm almost 90.
She makes a good point.
I might be addicted for a year.
Yeah.
Big dumb show. How you go?
I go pretty good.
What up?
I've been putting this off, man, but I've been meaning to call you guys and kind of give you my qualifications to get onto that party deck, man.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. You know what? You're clearly overqualified.
Big Dumb Show. BigDumbShow.com.
Big Dumb Show, everybody. My name is Gonzo Greg. That is Don Stuck. Nicole is on the news desk with us this morning, and just allow me to say, how about that dang old Tony Stewart? Dang old Tony Stewart there.
Through turn 4, the last trip down the front stretch. Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard. Let the party begin.
So what, first Hoosier in 100 billion years to win anything out at the track?
I don't know. I don't know anything about racing.
Jeff Gordon won the first year,
right?
If he's a Hoosier.
Right.
But he was born in California, so
right, I know.
He's not technically.
I don't.
He's Hoosier-ish.
He lived here. I don't count. You were born in California. That's where you were born. You live,
Right.
Are you live here now? Are you a Hoosier now?
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I'm
not how it
I'm
works.
working on it.
Yeah,
you should get some credit.
You can be honorary, but you can't say you're a Hoosier if you go in the Brickyard.
Right. Yeah. See,
I'm a Hoosier at Zany's and all that.
Right. Yeah, I'm a Hoosier when I'm drinking with you. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Nicole. She was born in Pittsburgh, right? So she'll root for the Pirates sometimes.
Steelers. Yeah, absolutely.
Stuff like
Steelers and Pirates, and I root for the Penguins, even though I've never ever seen.
Never seen a game.
On TV. I've never even seen them on TV.
Really?
But
she's, she grew up in California.
The Colts will be kicking the Pittsburgh Steelers' ass on Monday Night Football coming up later in November.
Wow,
I don't see that happening.
You know what? This
there,
adds a whole new.
man.
This is a great whole new angle to the wagering in this room. This is going to be spectacular.
That's
now.
right.
There can be gambling aplenty now.
Yeah.
Bet.
And of course, Don is about ready to wet himself because the Indiana State Fair starts Wednesday?
It's
that's
this
right.
week. I've got all my credentials to go out there.
He was so excited. Don was so excited to have his credentials, his press pass to get into the Indiana State Fair.
It's my all-access press pass.
That he wore it out to the track on Saturday for qualification day.
You are so
just to look cool.
Oh, I was totally cool. People were all over me with that thing. That's expired from last year, by the way.
Oh, that's the old one?
That's my old one, yeah. I didn't want some terrorist to grab it.
Well,
It doesn't surprise me at all. Did you get the email of his pumpkin?
I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, go right ahead. We got time.
So you've sent me a photograph of your stupid pumpkin.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones.
Yeah, I'm really
That's one of the
excited about
top
that.
guns.
I bring this up mainly because later this morning we'll have tickets for the Indiana State Fair to give away, and we can hook you up with tickets so you can go see Switchfoot. They're going to be playing at the fairgrounds at the grandstands on August 16th. So
but on August 20th we'll be out there for the way-offs. Don't be talking about way-offs
with your big pumpkin.
Yeah, that'll be.
What's it going to be?
Not this Saturday.
Wait a minute. Now, what's the minimum weight to get in your giant pumpkin competition?
Got to have 200-pounder to get in this year. They're not playing around with any of that
You're
stuff
not
from
there
last
yet,
year.
though.
No, not at all.
First of all, because you screwed it up for everybody last year.
All the people that want to come in with little pocket-sized pumpkins.
I was going to show up with one of those little gourds that you get at the grocery store.
Yeah,
Those ones that you can fit in a pocket.
Yeah,
right.
I'm here.
Pumpkin.
Now who's the man?
I got a pocket full of entries here.
So you got to go 50 pounds in how many days?
13 days, something like that. No, plenty. No problem.
Dude, there's no way.
No, August is prime growing season.
How about a wager?
Oh, how much?
Huh?
How much? Huh? Let's get it on.
We got a couple of band gigs we get paid for before I can do any wagering.
Yeah, no kidding. You ain't kidding there. I'm not hearing about that all day.
So when do we get paid? So where's that check at?
We're looking for a check from a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I mean, I like the track and all, but think Tony Stewart's waiting around for his check?
Yeah, I think he'd get over he lets things slide.
Yeah.
It didn't come to that.
Hey, welcome to the Big Dumb Show, 317-239-X103 or airtime free, pound 1033 on the Singular Wireless on the web at BigDumbShow.com.
The Big Dumb Show!
All right, everybody, here we go. It's Indy's #1 morning alternative, the Big Dumb Show. Gonzo Greg, that'll be me. Don Stuck's over there. There's Nicole on the leather-clad news desk this morning. You can be part of the program just by calling us up, 317-239-X103 or airtime free. It's pound 1033 on the Singular Wireless. Hey, how you go?
Hey, GPS dude here. I want to thank you for that good time on Saturday. And I don't know why everybody's giving old Don a hard time. Every time I turn around, he was in the hoodoo pool up to his neck and nipples.
He
that's
sure
nice.
was.
Uh-huh.
And I think he also contaminated that pool. You see the oil slick
Yeah.
at the end of the day?
That wasn't quite right after you got out, Don.
It's kind of got a film on it.
Big Dumb Show, how you go?
Hey, good morning. I go great.
What's up?
Hey, I was surfing the web this weekend,
Yeah.
and is Don Stuck's website like Chicken Slapper or Chicken Choker or something? Because somebody on there had like a pair of 2X large assless chaps for sale.
On chickenchoker.com? Let's go to the web.
The Big Dumb Show.
Big Dumb Show, everybody. Gonzo Greg, Don Stuck. Nicole's on the news desk. You can join us, 317-239-X103. It's pound 1033. That's airtime free on the Singular Wireless. How you go?
I go better than Dale Jr.'s dumbass. How do you go?
I bet, man.
How do you do that? How do you pull that one off?
Yeah, nice season, a-hole. Earnhardt Jr., stupid. No damn phony, ding dang phony,
Man. Yeah, you're going to get killed today. Today's your last day on the earth.
You might want to stay inside. When's the next big racing event? We got any Bigfoot monster trucks coming? When are monster trucks coming?
Oh, man.
We're racing big old Bigfoot truck.
Let me back.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can you do something State Fair in the fall?
Since I was a little bitty boy, race car had to be my toy. Got a go-kart at the age of 11. Now I'm in a racing heaven. NASCAR, fast car, monster truck suit. Look out, fool, I'm gonna crush you. Engine screaming like a banshee. Burning rubber gonna set me free. I wanna race in a Bigfoot truck. Japanese cars I'm gonna squish. Me and my baby hold a hucklebuck, riding around in my Bigfoot truck.
Damn Japanese, you little foo-foo mobile. Run right the hell over. How about that Tony Stewart?
He's a man now.
There was two things you could do in
play some of that F1 nonsense out there yesterday.
That's right.
I'm going to go to Tire Barn and get a left front tire put on just for the hell of it.
Yeah, our tires might not make it. Let's race.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. We'll see what happens.
It's Mojo Nixon right there, everybody.
Turn 4, the last trip down the front stretch. Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the Allstate 400 at the Brickyard.
Big Dumb Show.
Big Dumb Show, everybody. Hey, what are you doing? My name's Gonzo Greg. That's Don Stuck sitting over there doing something.
Hey, dude.
What are you doing over there?
I'm organizing my Post-it notes.
Good.
Man, they're everywhere.
Cole's over here on the news desk this morning, and you realize you do have a computer in front of you.
Yeah, I know.
You use it to put your Post-it notes on, right?
Yeah, exactly. I do a lot.
That's what it's for.
There's a thing called a word pad that you can type out.
You can type
exactly
notes
the same thing that you're manually writing down.
Oh, no, look at all this stuff. Isn't that great?
That's really good.
So organized over there, Don.
Oh, yeah.
So essentially, the whole purpose for your computer screen is to put Post-it notes on.
Basically, yeah. And I want a bigger screen, actually.
Okay, so
we're
you
running
can,
out of room.
You can fit more Post-it notes on it.
Yes.
He doesn't
like small Post-it notes. I want the big ones,
right.
The 3-4 inch
fill
ones.
up the whole screen.
You know, Don, I've got something that's going to make you so jealous. If you come over here and look at my Mac, there are actual little Post-its. There's a little program of Post-its that you can get.
Yeah,
See those?
They
Isn't
look
that
like
great?
Post-its, except they're on your
computer.
On your computer.
Damn. But you don't waste any trees with those.
Well, I'm curious, Don, what are the important notes that you're writing to yourself on your little Post-its there?
Let's see, what do we have here?
Kind of organizational skills.
I have here. I have on here that I want to tell you in the future when it comes up that the Gas America in New Palestine, one of the cash registers plays ZZ Top's "I Want to Thank You" after you make a purchase.
It plays.
Yes, I want to thank you after you pay for it. So I wrote that down.
That's good.
Yeah, so I can get rid of that one now.
Okay, good. Glad we got that handled.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. Well, I've written down I want to scream way off when we're talking about the pumpkins.
Okay, well,
for
you
the
did
next
that.
Couple of weeks.
So,
we can get
so
rid of
all
that
this
one.
weird stuff that this is all planned ahead of time.
Some of it is.
So, like the way offs thing, that was
way offs.
How long have you been planning and hoping that you'd be able to do that?
6 to 8 weeks.
Talk about the ZZ Top thing.
Oh, the ZZ. Oh, that's been. I've had that sitting over here for I bet 3 months.
Really?
my
See, this will just make your day right here.
This
Don.
is what it is.
Uh-huh.
I just pump my gas.
Right. So is this at the gas pump it does this?
No.
Oh, when you go inside.
When they punch your
Right.
here's your $10
Right.
for gas, and they punch it up, and the cash register opens.
Right.
And it goes, I wanna thank you. Here it is.
Yeah. What are you doing there at the gas pump? I thank you.
Yeah, right there, just like that.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep, that'd be new, pal.
I wonder if ZZ Top is aware that they're being played on cash registers.
Yeah, they better
It's probably not good.
It's not cool.
Probably get in
It's
trouble
not
now.
very cool, really. Yeah.
And now, Big Dumb News.
NASA's Discovery astronauts had powered up their spacecraft and were awaiting word from Mission Control to head home this morning when controllers announced early today that low clouds would postpone the landing.
Isn't that great?
Flight director Leroy Kane said, "We'll land somewhere on Tuesday."
One way or another, that thing is coming down.
Yeah, ideally it'll be on a runway
Sure.
of some kind.
But
and,
somewhere we're going to be landing.
One way or the other.
Yeah. This is the most advanced piece of space equipment made by it's probably the most advanced machine on Earth.
Yeah.
And
right.
there's a couple of clouds, and they can't bring it in.
No problems of concern for Discovery whatsoever. The only issue of concern throughout the morning has been the weather at the Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah, they want to land it back in Florida because it costs $11 billion to put it on the back of a 747 and fly it back across the country again. So
wow.
Yeah.
Because of the clouds?
Clouds.
Clouds.
Yeah.
Right.
The guys that, if you ever watch any of those documentaries on Discovery or whatever, the guys that fly that thing back, the pilots are...
You mean on the 747?
No, that fly...
Oh, you mean landing it?
The guys that fly...
I've actually seen a landing.
Out at Edwards Air Force Base in California.
It's amazing.
It's like, they say it's like, it's kind of like flying a brick.
Yes, I remember them saying that.
Yeah.
There's
you
no
gotta
go
glide
around.
that thing in. Yeah, you get one shot.
At it. Yeah, and it has all the handling of a brick falling out of the sky.
They're probably really ready to come home. They're probably ready to get this day over
Can you
with.
imagine how much stress they've been going through?
Probably sitting there going, okay, all right.
I'm ready to come home and
all right,
just either get home.
Let's get this over with.
I wonder if they were
Can you
busy
imagine?
making their will before they went up there.
Well, there are a couple of females up there with them. Maybe they could release some of that stress with some,
I believe the commander of the mission is a female.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Commander. This could be our last night on Earth, or above the Earth. And, prepare for docking.
Stand by.
Prepare for docking.
And some sad news this morning. ABC News anchor Peter Jennings died Sunday at his New York City home after a battle with lung cancer. He was 67 and surrounded by his family at the time of his death.
He didn't last long, did
Nope.
he? What was it, April?
Yep. He announced in April that he had lung cancer.
That's the way to have lung cancer.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got it, and now I'm gone.
His voice was really raspy when he did
Remember
that.
when his last sign off?
That was it.
He was a mess.
I was under the impression that he was going to come back. But
No, they always try and be hopeful like that.
Right.
He
he probably knew. He's like, I'm going to go spend the rest of my life, a couple months of it.
Yeah. Not worrying about work.
They said he didn't feel a thing, so he probably didn't feel a thing.
Yeah. Made him comfortable. It's Charles Gibson had this to say.
Peter died with his family around him, without pain and in peace. He knew he had lived a good life.
You know who else we haven't heard from is Dick Clark.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
They come in threes.
Remember? Because,
Could be.
Dick Clark, they said, he's had a stroke, but he's looking forward to getting back to doing the, rocking New Year's Eve.
Ball drop.
Right, yeah.
There's always like one odd death in the three.
Right.
So I wonder if like Scotty passing away is like the odd death. Remember Scotty passed away recently
from Star Trek? Yeah.
So maybe Dick will be number 3.
We'll see who's next.
A man has been jailed for molesting a sleeping woman on a plane. A 55-year-old business executive has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for sexually assaulting a sleeping 22-year-old woman seated next to him on a Delta Airlines flight from Dallas to Boston.
Well, that's not
Would you like
creepy
to
at
hear
all.
how he? Would you like to hear how he?
Yeah, I want to know his technique. So next time I'm flying, I could.
First,
put the
you
moves
get
on the sleeping woman next to me.
Don't you wake up?
It's really gross. So first, he got a blanket from the not stewardess. Excuse me, that's not politically correct. The flight attendant.
No, it's a stewardess.
It's a stewardess, it's a chick.
It's a waitress in the sky.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Or it's a gay guy.
Well,
One or
that
the
too.
other.
Stewardess.
Anyway, so he covered her with a blanket, and then while she was covered with this blanket, he managed to get her pants unbuttoned and unzipped.
Wow, this guy's good.
It doesn't say how long the molestation took place, but she woke up with his hands down her pants.
Oh,
so she gets up and ran to the back of the plane and told a flight attendant, who immediately sicked 4 undercover agents on the man while on the flight.
At 4 on one plane?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to try that again.
Well, remember, it was going to Boston,
Yeah.
and so like all the terrorism happened coming out of Boston.
What a sound sleeper.
And on top of it all,
I brush up against a girl at Pepper's. I get backhanded.
Don't touch me, freak.
The guy actually tried to escape on the jetway, but more agents were waiting for him on the ground. And the end result, they found significant amounts of the woman's DNA on his hands.
God, he really went deep.
So to speak, I guess.
Wow.
That just gives me the creeps. I mean, every time I'm on a flight, especially if you're alone, you're not traveling with a friend of yours or somebody, family.
Yeah.
If you fall asleep next to somebody you don't know, it's...
Yeah. They can do anything. Go through your bags or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. I'm going to lean over and drool on you.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a little of this DNA for later.
Here's my finger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I almost said that a minute ago.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We were all thinking it.
Yeah.
This is the Big Dumb Show.
Greg and the Big Dumb Show.
All right, everybody. Thanks for your continued half-ass support in making this Indy's #1 morning alternative. Gonzo Greg, Don Stuck. Cole is on the news desk, and you can join the program very easily by dialing 317-239-X103. Airtime free. It's pound 1033 on the singular wireless. Hey, how you go?
I go fine. How you go?
Pretty good. What's up?
Well, I heard Don Stuck talking about Tony Stewart winning, but he ain't talking much about the coach losing, is he?
Preseason, it doesn't matter. The rally chicken doesn't even get into preseason.
We didn't talk about the Colts.
That's right. Nice.
The preseason game. Hey.
No, doesn't matter.
What happened there, Don? They couldn't beat a bunch of little Japanese guys?
They could lose 100-0, and who cares?
You know,
they
I
shouldn't
recall
even,
hearing the
having it.
same argument last season.
Oh, you're going to hear all your
preseason
favorites.
doesn't
You're going to
matter
hear
now.
about bad calls.
chicken.
Yeah, you're
bad
gonna hear,
call. You know,
you're
when
gonna
we
hear
get
about
into the regular
you're going to hear about voodoo.
voodoo.
This is in Japan, so you're going to hear about feng shui or whatever that is.
Right.
The feng shui was all wrong. That's why.
Kill the chicken. Kill the chicken.
The chicken doesn't support preseason football either. He's still watching NASCAR. It's the Brandon Stokely dislocated shoulder
chicken.
Gonzo Greg and the Big Dumb Show.
This is the Big Dumb Show.
Oh, yeah. Stand back, baby. There's no telling how big this thing's going to get. That's what I'm saying.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. Gonzo's me. That's Don Stuck. Nicole's over there on the news desk. It's leather, latex, and spikes over there on the news desk. So,
There's a little bit of duct tape, too.
well, sure. It is still this show after all.
For the old days.
Don't want to make it sound too cool or anything.
Sure, yeah.
So feel free to give us a buzz. It is the Big Dumb Show at 317-239-X103 or airtime free pound 1033 on the Singular Wireless. All right, how you go?
I got a question for Don. Did he ever get that rally chicken ringtone?
No, I can't get it to work, but I'm going over to my provider, and I'm going to make them figure it out.
Oh, right on. Right on. Well, I'll just check and see if you had something to put it on a ringtone so I can download it or something.
Well, it's supposed to work, and it's bigdumbshow.com/sell.
Okay.
You can download it from there, and
Yeah.
some phones will take it, some won't.
All right, right on.
So,
We're not sure why, but it's there. Get it.
Yeah, if you want to spend, a good couple hours trying to figure out how to make that work, go right ahead.
It should be simple. You should just click, and there it is, but it's not going.
Man, technology is cool. It makes my life so much simpler. I just spent 2 hours trying to make my phone go.
The Big Dumb Show.
It's hard.
On the web at BigDumbShow.com.
Oh my God.
Big Dumb Show, good morning. How you go?
I just wanted to make a comment about that Yahoo that called about the Colts game.
Yeah.
I just want to start off by asking, why are you so such Colt haters?
Yeah, don't be a hater.
That's right,
Don't be a hater. He's drinking the haterade. That's the problem.
These people just all they want to do is call up and spread negativity, bring people down.
In the Falcons game, Peyton Manning took like 5 snaps. They didn't want to injure him because he's their only quarterback worth the crap.
Right, yeah.
And that's why that was the same game they played Denver last year. They didn't care if they won or lost.
Mm-hmm.
They get the second, third rounders, some time to play.
Well, let's see this.
All I want to say is, to Don, go Colts Super Bowl all the way.
Oh, the Super Bowl is a done deal.
Well, I
I've
hope
already got
you're
my
right,
Super
Don.
Bowl shirt.
I really do. I hope you're right. I hope for you. I really do. I'm not a big fan of the chicken is all.
The rally chicken.
What?
Stop hating the chicken, too.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think the chicken might be what's holding the Colts back.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
focusing 100% of my hate on the chicken.
You bring the chicken into things like last year, and Peyton's the MVP. It's the best scoring team in the league. They win all the awards. They set all the records.
Yeah, but when the chicken when it came down to it, when the rubber met the road, the chicken effed it up for everybody.
No, not even the bad,
Yeah.
not even the chicken can overcome the East Coast bad calls.
You're deluding yourself, Don.
No,
and
no.
I'm
You go
absolutely
over there,
100% in support of the Colts here.
Can't get a fair shake.
In such a way that I think that we need to eliminate every bit of possible negativity or anything that could possibly jinx the team.
I'll just get out my Steelers terrible towel and whack that chicken right.
Yeah.
Have you tried to sneak that chicken into the RCA Dome?
Oh, we're working on it.
We ought to try that this year.
Oh, yeah.
Can a guy with a chicken get into the dome?
Yeah. He's having a photo shoot this weekend with all his new Colts.
Big Dumb Show. On the web at BigDumbShow.com.
Big Dumb Show, everybody. Hey, how you go?
I go with 3 testicles.
3 testicles?
Yeah.
Wow, you're the perfect companion to that other guy we know who has only 1 testicle.
No,
I don't share mine.
Now, didn't you get him out at Zany's, or is this another 3-ball guy?
Yeah, this is 3-ball Mark from the gym.
It's 3-ball Mark.
3-ball Mark
Yeah,
from the
I
gym.
remember this guy because I actually had to verify that there were indeed 3
That's
in
right.
the nether regions of his
Nicole did
area.
the actual visual examination, the confirmation that you are in fact endowed with.
Yes, and I was very polite about it.
He was very polite.
Uh-huh.
Well, man, I've got to tell you, I've been listening to you guys for a long time, and all I've heard is 2 big boos. But here in the last several weeks, I'm listening to 4, and I kind of like it.
Don't need to
Are
verify
you
that.
saying that I've got 2 big boobs on myself?
Well,
You can say yes, and that would be
That'll
a
be all right.
compliment.
Probably make her happy.
certainly.
Check this out.
Tony Stewart won the Brickyard 400 yesterday, making him also the points leader for the NASCAR championship.
Dang old Tony Stewart driving like crazy. There he goes.
Through turn 4, the last trip down the front stretch. Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard.
Well, yeehaw, y'all.
Let the party begin.
Right on. Yeah, so they put the thing up at the Dairy Queen out there, where he used to hang out.
Oh, yeah.
Where he used to sponsor his
In Columbus.
go-kart in Columbus.
Did you get a free shake now
I
or
guess he
something?
gets a free shake, yeah.
Yep.
After every race, he gets a shake.
Yep. He's coming back.
He doesn't look like he needs any more free
No,
shakes.
you should probably lay off the free shakes,
He
Tony.
doesn't look like your normal race driver.
He needed a ladder to climb the fence.
But, yeah, very talented driver, but exceeding odd looking.
Yeah.
He's from Indiana.
He's not going to get like a fragrance ad for Halston. Like, what's his name? Who's the guy doing?
Jeff Gordon, who came in 8th, he's got
Yes.
the fragrance ad for Halston.
Jeff Gordon's doing an ad for Halston. It's
Well, that's because
Male
he's gay.
perfume.
Jeff the Queen.
Jeff the Queen Gordon.
Everybody. Yeah.
And
No, he's a
let's
great
see,
driver, too.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. came in dead last.
Whammo. Yeah, he got
was out on the 60th lap. I think.
Somebody bumped him on the on a restart.
Restart.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
and so then boom, it was caution again, and he hit the wall pretty bad. He was out after that.
A few other guys went out with that one.
Yeah, that was
or
kind
needed
of
some repairs.
He took out a few people with that shot.
Yeah.
Tony Stewart, obviously pretty stoked about the win, and just totally, he was laying on the wall by the bricks when they're trying to talk to him after the race.
I'm dying right now. I can't breathe. Too tired to chase fences right now, but give me 5 minutes, I'll be ready.
Biscuits and gravy.
And the
Biscuits and gravy.
quite possibly the greatest moment of Brickyard coverage happened on Channel 8.
Oh my God! I saw this.
A while after the race, they're talking to his crew chief.
I saw this live.
Greg Zippadelli guy or whatever his name is, and
His
he's
crew chief.
Crew chief, I guess he's the crew chief, and so they're talking to him. And there's that one guy who does a lot of race coverage for the
what is
500.
he, Irish? English, Irish?
Yeah,
or
who is
something
that
like
guy?
that?
You know that guy,
Oh,
Don?
Derek Daly?
Is that him?
Yeah.
He's they're talking to him about the race and about Tony and stuff.
So have you ever had a big fight with him? Have you ever had to sit him down and say, "Hey, this is the way it's going to be. I'm the boss"?
If you guys only knew. we have had our share of dragouts, trust me, behind closed doors. But I think that's why we've done so well. There's no bull. We're here to race. We're here to do a job. In all honesty.
And that wasn't beep the first time around.
All right.
The two guys are just standing there going, that's funny. You just on our television.
Oh, my God.
ABC News anchor Peter Jennings died Sunday at his New York City home after a battle with lung cancer. He was 67. He was surrounded by his family at the time. Jennings announced in last April that he had lung cancer, so he's gone.
From the pearly gates, I'm Peter Jennings.
I do feel the need to say that he was a warm and loving and surprisingly sentimental man.
That's Ted Koppel, everybody. And Peter Jennings, he had a good run.
I've been in a lot of countries. I've covered a lot of great stories. I've been there for some of the great moments of the last 30 years. I'm really lucky.
So, he didn't last long.
Tom Brokaw, that's for damn sure.
He should probably talk to Tommy Chong about quitting smoking and used Tommy Chong's method for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tommy Chong explains.
Can you imagine Peter Jennings showing up?
Tommy Chong.
All baked. Hey, man.
Tommy Chong recently said that pot helped him quit smoking cigarettes and saved him also from alcoholism.
Yeah, the best way to quit smoking is to smoke.
I'm in better shape than a lot of alcoholics, a lot of, cigarette smokers. It kept me free from alcoholism. It helped me quit smoking.
I wonder if they're still doing that movie. They talked about doing another Cheech and Chong movie, and they've been talking about that for years.
Yeah, they need to get it on. I don't know if it's going to fly
Well,
this time.
wasn't it about Cheech actually agreeing to do it?
Well, I think he finally did.
Yeah.
I think after Tommy went away for the whole bong thing, it actually kind of, Cheech kind of wised up a little bit, and Now
Is he out yet?
Yeah, he's
okay.
I think he's still probably probation or something. Because of the heinous crime of selling bongs.
Maybe he's wearing a GPS like
probably a GPS guy.
There's a bunch of conspiracy guys that said that the FBI found like 80 pounds of marijuana in his house, but they didn't want to release it. They just wanted to give him a slap on the wrist, put him in jail, and it's like whatever. They found 80 pounds in there. They would have run him up a pole. In Washington D.C.
Would have totally gone.
Look at this terrorist.
Right? Yeah.
Look at this marijuana.
Hey, this is the Big Dumb Show, everybody.
The Big Dumb Show.
Hey, wait a minute.
My name's Gonzo. That's Don Stuck. Nicole is over there on the fully remodeled news desk. Call us up 317-239-X103 or airtime free. It's pound 1033 on the singular wire.
And now, news. Check this out.
Early this morning, NASA's Discovery astronauts were awaiting word from Mission Control to head home when controllers announced that low clouds over Cape Canaveral would postpone the landing.
Man, this shuttle it has more problems with the stupidest things. Foam, right?
Foam falling off.
Foam, right? Clouds. Generally, if it's a soft, poofy thing,
yeah.
Blanket.
Boy, I hope it doesn't get in a pillow fight.
Quilting.
Yeah. All those blankets hanging out of it.
So like for all this talk of quilting and
That's all their terminology. We're not making it up.
Yeah, it's
foam, blanket, and quilting.
It's like that.
It's like a Downy softener.
Right?
ad.
Yeah, it's like that toilet paper. The old ladies that quilt the toilet paper on the commercial. Yeah, they're putting the space shuttle together apparently.
Well, this is great. The flight director, Leroy Kane, said, "We will land somewhere on Tuesday."
Now, eventually, that thing is coming down.
That's right.
You better look out.
Final opportunity for landing by Discovery tomorrow at Edwards is a engine firing for the shuttle at 7:47 a.m. Central Time, leading to touchdown at 8:48 a.m. Central Time.
All right. Well, I'm wearing a helmet all day.
Oh, you know where it's going to fall.
I don't like the sound of that.
Does Taco Bell have one of those bullseyes and we can get a free taco out of this deal?
Like they did for the which one was that? Was that the Russian one?
The Russian space station, right?
They said if it hits the target, then everybody in the world got a free taco.
Every man, woman, and child gets a free taco.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I don't know what we get for this one.
I think if there's deaths involved, no free tacos.
Yeah, it's not quite as wacky a stunt, I guess, if there's people on the thing. They're Don.
Probably right.
Yeah.
Rallies will probably do that.
You better watch out with that karmic debt. What we were talking about earlier.
Dude, you racked it up today alone, man. You're going to die 4 times over.
They say you're forging your chain for the afterlife.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are.
Have fun in hell, Don.
Okay.
I ain't worried about that.
Tony Stewart won the Brickyard 400 yesterday, making him also the points leader for the NASCAR championship.
That big old dang old Tony Stewart.
Through turn 4.
Party
the
deck.
last trip down the front
There
stretch.
he is.
Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard.
Oh, yeah. First time she's...
Let the party begin.
1940, we got a Hoosier that won something over there.
Awesome.
Damn, about damn time.
You mean a native Hoosier that's born.
Right, an
and
actual...
raised.
Yeah,
real...
Because
not a
Gordon
Hoosier, a Posier.
Hoosier. I think Jeff Gordon won the first Brickyard.
Right.
But is he from here? He was born somewhere else and came here.
We'll give him credit for living here for a while.
Yeah.
But he, you know what? They did an interview piece with him and said, you know what? I'm not just trying to tick anybody off. I'm born here, lived here for a while, born there. So I think people kind of read a lot. The people that weren't fans of his kind of use that to stick it to him.
Jeff Gordon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? He's one of the best NASCAR drivers there is.
Mm-hmm.
He's you look back over the years, he wins constantly, and he's always in the top 5, top 10. Everybody hates him.
Just not very good with the burnout at the end. That's kind of
maybe that's his problem.
That's what did
you
it.
see him walk into the pits with his girlfriend? He had his hand on her butt.
Oh, yeah.
And you notice that the cameras are on him, so he right up onto the side.
I better look like I like girls.
Yes. That's a man, baby.
I don't know. For the highlight for me was the coverage after the network coverage was over. Some post-race coverage live on a certain local television station, talking with Tony Stewart's crew chief, the Zip guy.
Got to talk to the crew chief.
Right. And so he's being interviewed by the one guy. Who's the guy with the accent? You know that guy?
Derek Daly.
Is that him?
I guess.
All right. So he's talking to him about, how do you get on with Tony? And he's
So have you ever had a big fight with him? Have you ever had to sit him down and say, hey, this is the way it's going to be. I'm the boss.
If you guys only knew. we have had our share of dragouts, trust me, behind closed doors. But I think that's why we've done so well is there's no bullshit. It's we're here to race, we're here to do a job. In all honesty.
Wow.
Giving him all she's got, Captain.
There's 2 TV guys that just look like they're deer in headlights right there. So now, do you get fined for that? NASCAR doesn't like you cussing, does it?
I can't see NASCAR not coming up with something on this.
No, it's pretty mild. Though.
I know, and
mean,
it was a slip, but
right.
still, they're it's a family thing, and you gotta play by the rules, and you can't go on TV and say.
Well, it made my day. I like the guy a lot better because before that, I heard him like right after the race, and he sounded like a sobbing idiot.
I have no idea. I got to thank the good Lord, man. I don't know that I've ever prayed that hard in my life.
Well,
That's the same guy?
That's the same guy.
Yeah. He said if he won the race, he'd give him $50,000 bonus. So he's probably crying about that.
Yeah, probably.
And now he done spent it in fines with the
For
BS.
saying,
The guy's a mechanic. What's he gonna say?
Yeah, really.
Recently in the UK, a young girl went on a drunken rampage armed with a metal pipe. Would you like to hear how young she was?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
She's been playing that Clue.
Right.
Get the metal pipe.
She's the pipe girl.
Uh-huh.
The girl was 12 years old.
12 years old.
Drunk.
Metal pipe.
Can't hold her liquor.
Playoffs.
She attacked and threatened tourists and foreign students. The rundown is a boy of 13 hit several times in the face, and a girl was thumped. An Austrian tourist was hit on the neck with the pipe, and then a Danish girl was whacked on the head with the weapon.
Wow. They probably brought somebody in from the sports department to write that story.
Yeah.
Because they used all the, crazy adjectives.
Yeah, you got to use a different one for
or
each
verbs.
one.
I guess those would be verbs.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this was somewhere in Ireland. They don't give exactly the place where it is, but just by the sound of it, drunk 12-year-old.
Drunk 12-year-old.
That's Ireland.
Yeah, she was.
There's the Big Dumb Show.
Big Dumb Show. On the web at BigDumbShow.com.
Big Dumb Show. Big Dumb Show, everybody. Hey, how you go?
I feel good, that's it.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
This is our Mexican listener.
Hola, ¿qué hay? Ese?
No hay nada ese.
Don't try, Don.
Hey,
you're gonna say something wrong, and you're gonna start a war with Mexico.
You are a big bunghole. Hey, man, where are you from?
Mexico.
Is it Mexico?
Yep.
Can you get a pound of pot really cheap? I mean, is it real cheap down there?
Yeah.
Like, how much is a pound?
Okay.
It's cheaper than chicle.
Big Dumb Show.
Here we go, everybody. Thanks for being with us on the Big Dumb Show. It's Indy's #1 morning alternative. 317-239-X103. Or you can call us airtime free pound 1033 on your singular wireless on the web at BigDumbShow.com. Hello, hi. My name's Gonzo. That's Don Stuck over there. Cole is in on the news desk this morning. Hey, how you go?
Hey, GPS dude here.
Hey, what are you doing? Where are you?
Hey, where are you? I'm on Washington Street, eastbound.
All right.
Look, I want to make the criteria for Ozfest. I got all the right reasons.
Oh, yeah?
Well, yeah. County, my GPS office has got all my money. The bitch that had me locked up's got all my money.
Okay. All right, we'll put you on the advance list for 2006, sir.
Yeah. Hopefully Hazy will still be alive.
Big Dumb Show.
This would be the Big Dumb Show, everybody. Oh, yeah. It's another big heaping helping. Oh, it's a big steaming wad of show. My name's Gonzo. That's Don Stuck. Nicole, kind enough to join us on the news desk this morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Nicole.
I'm fine, Don. How are you?
Oh, yeah. Feeling
hey, now,
fantastic.
Look what you started, Don.
Ah,
Wow. Hey, wow.
Morning.
Woo. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I'm spent. 317-239-X103. Airtime free, pound 1033 on the singular wireless. Hey, how you go?
Oh, no, get ready to head into therapy.
Therapy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I blew my knee out sitting down one day.
Oh, I thought you were a mental case.
Good therapy.
I was listening to the radio, and I heard you guys talking about them Vicodins, like that. Them pain pills.
Yeah.
And that just kind of reminded me. I call in and ran out of mine. Naturally.
Well, sure. Yeah, you get a little ahead of yourself on your prescription sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You kind of forget how many you've had after a few of them.
Uh-huh.
The just don't go away.
Yeah. Okay. The pain is over now.
Exactly. So I call in, and I ask them. I feel weird trying to ask them anyway because they're already, thinking that you're, wanting them for, more than what you're wanting.
Right. They think you're some sort of drug fiend or something.
And like you said, they're going, well, sir, we don't want you to get addicted on them. I'm like, I'm already a head, so why don't hey, kiss my ass. It ain't funny, but it's Monday, and I'm ready to
No, I like it. Everything's funny when you're this tired.
And now, Big Dumb News.
NASA's Discovery astronauts had powered up their spacecraft and were awaiting word from Mission Control to head home when controllers announced early today that low clouds over Cape Canaveral would postpone the landing. Flight director Leroy Kane said...
Leroy.
Yeah.
Come on, Leonard.
Cooter, the chief mechanic at NASA.
It doesn't
tires, light the fires, boys.
That doesn't sound encouraging, and what he said doesn't make it any more encouraging either. He was quoted to say, "We will land somewhere on Tuesday."
One way or another.
Period.
This thing is coming down.
Discovery's crew will back out of their preparations for the trip home and again refocus efforts toward landing opportunities tomorrow, 2 of which exist to Florida and 2 of which exist to Edwards Air Force Base in California.
So one of those or wherever.
Well, I mean, you can pretty much pick your spot when you're up there, can't you?
I would think.
Yeah. You just put it in right down there. It doesn't look like there's any rain there.
Some room.
Where is this? Zimbabwe.
Huh. I'll be damned.
Yeah, this will be great here.
The cable channel E has a new series called The Girls Next Door, which chronicles the tribulations of 3 young women and the man they love, Hugh Hefner.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, we were talking about this a little bit on Friday, weren't we?
I think so, yeah.
It's a reality show worth watching.
Right,
finally.
he's got 3. He's lowered the number in the stable. I think he used to have 5. Now he's got 3.
He's down to 3.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be, how do you know you're going to be skankerific enough to one day grow up and be on this show? I wonder.
Playboy's something that I always wanted to do. My dad used to get the magazine, and I knew I wasn't supposed to look at them, but they weren't hidden or anything. So when my parents weren't around, I would thumb through it and think, oh my gosh, I want to look just like those girls when I grow up. And I was really little, like probably 4.
Oh, good.
And I just think, I want to be beautiful and fat someday.
That's pretty illegal.
That doesn't sound very good, does it?
Just leave your gun laying around, too.
Sure. Damn, at least when I was a kid, I had to go out in the woods and find, woods porn.
Yeah, that abandoned box.
Right. Did you ever find woods porn?
I've found it in a ditch and places like that. Same thing.
It's the weirdest thing. You're a kid. You're out playing around in the woods.
What do you mean woods porn? There's not an actual magazine called Woods Porn.
No.
You're just talking about something.
It's a stack of magazines that you find out in the woods somewhere.
Someone stashed them.
Right.
That's their little private area.
Their private stash of porn. So
where did you grow up? I mean, out in the boonies somewhere?
No, it's all over.
It's, any place where there's woods. There's Massachusetts. It was, suburban. There was.
I found blacktail in the ditch.
Did you really?
Blacktail.
Blacktail, that's pretty good. Out in New Pal?
Yeah.
Really?
I've got to get home immediately. Yeah, we rushed home.
Wow, they had, I found swank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I can't remember what else they had. But, yeah, usually you'll be kind of, hanging out, riding your bike through the woods when you're a kid or whatever. And
right.
I found it where there was obviously where the teenage party spot was. There was a fire pit and leftover beer cans
some
and stuff
around.
laying around. But then there, under a rock, was woods porn.
Awesome.
It's like a fairy comes and leaves it there for someone else to discover and enjoy.
Did you find any woods jergens?
No, see, that's the thing. Back in Massachusetts, there's nothing but pine trees around.
I was going to say, what about sap?
Damn, that's not working.
Man, I'm all gummed up here.
All you need is a little friction there. That'll probably give it to you.
That's a bit excessive, even for the hardcore. And I was a young boy at that time.
When you're that age and you're finding woods porn, you're ready to get it on with the bark or
right,
just
a hole
rough
in this
it
tree.
up, whatever we want.
That's great, Don.
Yeah.
Woods porn, everybody.
Yeah. Michigan resident Greg Gale has had some rough times. He lost his leg in a train accident about 20 years ago.
Wow.
And now he's been beaten by his own prosthetic leg.
What?
What? There's no wet end, I guess. Right? There's no wet end on that.
On a prosthetic leg?
Right.
How does that, and who does that?
Gale said he and his girlfriend, Tammy, got into an argument at his Midland apartment this past Wednesday night.
Wow.
The bitch beat him with his own leg?
That's right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He says she started beating him in the face and head several times with one of his spare prosthetic legs. Well, at least he's got some few other ones that didn't get wrecked in the process.
Oh, he's got backup legs?
Yeah, one of his spare prosthetics legs was used.
That's a Sunday go-to-meeting leg there. He's going to O'Charlie's or
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
I gotta have this
I'm
leg
using the
thing out.
going out leg.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
so I'm guessing when he tried to get away, he had one of his other prosthetics.
Oh, so
Running leg.
hobbity, 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 hobbity. Boing, 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 boing.
Gail said, she tried to kill me. I've known her for years. Thinking that frustration was the cause of this incident, he went on to say, it's probably because I won't commit. I'm not sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This probably seals it for him.
I think he might have made up his mind.
She's probably one that pushed him in front of the train. I mean, how do you get hit by a train?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why don't you ask your dog, Don?
Yeah.
Well, he's a dog, though. He'd love to chase that train. A human being, you know.
Yeah, it's a big, loud
You know, you
thing.
can hear it 8 miles away.
As a kid, out finding woods porn, we'd walk on the train tracks all the time. You always knew the train was coming.
Yeah, you can hear it before you can see it.
They don't sneak up on you generally unless you're really, really wasted.
You know what? I don't know about that because where I grew up in South Orange County in San Clemente, a lot of people run on the train tracks. I don't know why, but they would jog. And there would be a lot of incidences where people got run over by the train.
Well, sure, if you
because
have your...
for some reason when it's coming from behind you, it's not as clear as if you're facing it.
Well, yeah, that and you've got your iPod in listening to your disco music.
Oh, yeah, out there listening to The Cure and all that stuff.
I'm sorry, but back then it was Walkmans.
Okay, well,
all right?
and it was Depeche Mode.
And it's right by the ocean, so it could be the waves.
And it was a prime example of natural selection in action.
All right.
I sure hope I have a personal Jesus because I'm running on the train.
Mom!
Oh, God. How unexpected.
It's the Big Dumb Show.
The Big Dumb Show.
It's hard.
On the web at BigDumbShow.com.
Oh my God.
All right, Big Dumb Show, everybody. How you go?
Hey, you were talking about the porn fairies leaving the woods porn.
Woods porn.
Fairies.
Yeah, the porn fairy comes and...
Well, many years ago, I was working at a restaurant and went to take the trash out and found some dumpster porn.
Dumpster porn, always good.
That's good stuff.
Well,
yeah.
that's what I always say. When you put yours out, when it's run out, it just doesn't have any more gas. It doesn't work for you anymore.
Yeah, you've had that, bitch.
Bundle it up, put a little bow around it, and leave it for your trash guy, and he'll be forever grateful. So yeah, it's like the rule of woods porn. Always leave it. Did you take it home when you found it, Don?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't take it home. No, leave the woods porn for
No.
someone else.
Well, where I found it, though, there was no private time.
It's like that Pay It Back movie.
Right, exactly. Or pay it forward, right?
Right, that's it.
Pay it forward. Yeah, pay the porn forward.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Big Dumb Show. How you go?
Oh, I go mad.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, all day, all morning Friday, I tried to call in and, on Kiss My Ass Friday.
Sure, yeah.
Right, and I wanted to hear Nicole say, Kiss My Ass.
Right.
Right, so I had to go all weekend
Sure.
wanting to hear that.
Well, it's Monday. You're going to have to wait till Friday, sir.
I can't wait.
No, it would...
I cannot wait.
I cannot wait. I have a stack of woods porn, and I can't contain myself.
I will not wait.
It's big.
2 times more.
It's dumb.
I'm so wasted.
It's funny.
Absolutely.
Big Dumb Show.
What happened to your queer party friends?
Big Dumb Show, everybody. Here's how it works. You call us up, basically. That's... I've tried to make it simpler, but I'm distilling it down to its purest, dumbest form, and here it is, everybody. 317-239-X103, airtime-free pound 1033 on the Singular Wireless. How you go?
Ah, man, I go a little twisted from a messed-up childhood.
Oh, yeah? What happened to you?
Who doesn't?
You're talking about woods porn. Well, my dad had like a socks and a bathroom full of hustlers.
Just take them to the bathroom where they're going to be most useful.
Yeah, well, but I was like 7, man. I wouldn't do the splits till I was like 15. I thought I was going to rip myself in two.
It's big.
2 times more.
It's dumb.
I'm so wasted.
It's funny.
Absolutely.
Big Dumb Show.
What happened to your queer party friends?
Big Dumb Show, everybody. Hey, how you go?
I go on a soft tail.
Hey, Mini Biker.
Hey.
Hey.
Talking about porn, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a little bit of porn around the workplace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you work at a motorcycle shop.
No, actually, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No, I've got one on the side.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But anyways,
what's your regular workplace?
Construction.
Oh,
actually.
well, yeah, that's I think porn keeps the construction industry well energized.
Yeah, but the thing that cracks me up is what those guys really find the most amusing.
Uh-huh.
Is
Plumpers.
Oh, yeah, Plumpers is great. Yeah. Got to have a good Plumpers magazine.
You know what? And here's the attraction to Plumpers, because when you're looking at that magazine with a lot of other guys, generally looking at porn with other guys is kind of uncomfortable and weird, right?
Isn't that like a freak show, though? That's like watching a train wreck.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. So if you're looking at Plumpers, you can stand back and go, oh, wow, my God, look at that.
Yeah.
So you're looking at porn, but there's also no conceivable way in hell that you'll become aroused around your buddies. Here's Hayseed Dixie, I think, speaking to the point of, well, Plumpers.
How bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing. That's what I said.
Hell yeah, stuff don't scare me, man. I'm
The
in.
looser the waistband, the deeper the quicksand. So I have read.
I put a chick up on a sink in a bathroom one time.
My baby fits me like a flesh tuxedo. I'd like to sink her with my pink torpedo. Big bottom, a big bottom. Talk about mug cakes, my girl's got 'em. A big bottom drive me out of my mind. How could I leave this behind?
So you put a chick up on the sink, and she broke the sink off the wall.
Met her on Monday was my lucky Monday. You know what I mean?
Water spraying all over the bathroom.
And I love her each weekday, each velvety cheek day. You know what I mean?
It was on a band break.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
My loved one's loaded and she's in my sights. Big game is waiting there inside her tights. Big bottom, a big bottom. Talk about mud flaps, my girl got 'em. A big bottom drive me out of my mind. How could I leave this behind?
Where'd all that happen there, Don?
Kokomo.
Kokomo, everybody. That's a Hayseed Dixie with her cover of the Spinal Tap classic. Well, yeehaw, how about that Tony Stewart, y'all?
There he
Turn
goes.
4, the last trip down the front stretch. Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard.
Gonzo Greg and the Big Dumb Show.
Big Dumb Show, everybody. How you go?
I go pissed off and unstable. How you doing?
All right, man. What's up?
Not much. First of all, I just want to tell you guys I had a blast at a party deck on Saturday.
Right on. Good for you.
Awesome.
Man.
Uh-huh.
Also, I think the only thing better than woods porn is abandoned house porn.
Abandoned house porn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Somebody they moved out and left their porn behind?
Yeah, man. I used to work for a company, and we had to go in and clean out houses that people had abandoned.
Yeah.
And if you think about the type of people that just like get up and leave all their stuff,
Yeah.
you can imagine the quality of porn.
I was gonna say, what kind of freaky stuff have you found left behind?
I bet there's some toys as well.
Oh yeah, any devices?
There's all kinds of stuff. I think the only person that's seen more genre of porn than me is probably Don Studd.
I like that Plumpers.
The
And
traffic center.
Yeah, that's why.
that's why it's here. That's why it's locked up all the time.
That too. Big Dumb Show. How you go?
Hey, I go all right.
What's up?
Hey, man, I was talking about fat chicks with this real skinny dude yesterday at work.
Uh-huh.
Up in Kokomo, even.
Yeah, right on. They grow 'em big up there.
Oh, man. Well, we're sitting there talking about how appreciative they are. And I ask him, you like fat chicks? And he's like, you get used to them.
You get used to them.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, you
acquire. Yeah, we're sitting there talking about how easy and slutty fat chicks are. And I look over my shoulder, and there's a big fat dude sitting next to me, and he's like, yeah, until you marry a fat bitch, and then they hold out just the same.
Well, there's some down-home wisdom, huh?
And also some bad news.
And now, news. Check this out.
Indiana native Tony Stewart won the Brickyard 400 yesterday.
That dang old Tony Stewart.
Are you
Man,
kidding me?
got $11 billion.
Through turn 4, the last trip down the front stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard.
I missed the
party
burnout.
begin.
I don't think he did one because he was too tired.
No, he did a burnout
He
finally.
did?
Yeah, he finally did it.
Yeah.
He-
Like an hour later?
Yeah, he drove all around the track for 2 hours. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, dude,
I
all
was
right.
watching. They must not have caught it all.
I think they had to, I think they wrapped their coverage because it was like time for,
Did you
something
hear-
else.
the news to
Did
start.
you hear
already.
the guy and I guess he was the pit crew guy, the top guy? He was like they got an interview him right after he won and he was crying.
Oh yeah, you got all choked up. Here he
You
is.
have no idea. I got to thank the good Lord, man. I don't know that I've ever prayed that hard in my life.
Yes, Greg Zippa. They call him Zip. I think he's the crew chief. Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Zip. Zipadelli, I think it is. Yeah. So well,
Zip
good.
got a $50,000 bonus for that win.
Yeah, no wonder
yesterday.
he's getting so choked up.
You have no idea. I got to thank the good Lord, man. I don't know that I've ever prayed that hard in my life.
The good Lord.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. came in dead last.
Yeah, it ain't his fault. Some jackass bumped him on a restart, put him in the wall. That wasn't right. That's just not right.
Everybody hit the brakes.
Yeah.
They tried to interview him and he's like, I'm just going to drive home.
Yeah. I say, please don't like me. Because, sometimes they'll try and drag that thing around the track for the final lap just to say they finished or whatever.
Right.
And, yeah,
Right.
they say, I'm not getting back in that thing.
God.
I'm done.
The adventure comedy The Dukes of Hazzard starring Johnny Knoxville, Sean William Scott, and Jessica Simpson took in $30.6 million in its first 3 days of release.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for them, I guess.
It looks all right.
What's her name was on, I guess it was on the Regis show? Is that what-
Jessica Simpson?
Yeah, talking about,
her boobs?
Her boobs, talking how important it is to be Daisy Dukes.
To play Daisy Duke, I mean, that's like an iconic, right, is that a word? Iconic? Iconic.
Yeah,
What a
iconic.
moron.
Iconic.
Recently, like, her mom was interviewed in a magazine saying, oh, no, she's really not that ditzy blonde. That's just an act. She really has an IQ that's up there in, like, the Mensa range.
Right. Well, iconic. When's that coming out?
So like something I'd say.
Yeah, hey,
that's
let's go.
iconic.
We'll go to the clip. Here we go.
Y'all ready to order? You better be reading my name tag, friend.
Oh, I am. I noticed your initials were Double D.
Ah, see, now there it is. Did you go see it? You said you were going to go see it.
I'm
Don.
going to, but I haven't.
You haven't yet?
We were kind of tied up this weekend.
A little busy this weekend?
Doing a few other things.
You're
a
right.
1,000 other things.
Yeah, but the thing is you're not even going to go see it for Jessica Simpson. You're going to go see it for Burt Reynolds, right?
100%.
Yeah, that's gay, Don.
No, it's not gay. That's Burt Reynolds.
No, that's gay.
No.
Yeah. Well, Don, you'll be happy to know that men now have a scientific excuse for not listening to women.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Shut up. Shut up, God. Yeah, like I haven't heard that one before.
What?
Turn her down in headphones. How does it work? How can we go deaf and not hear women?
Sign me up for that.
The report says the female voice is actually more complex than the male voice due to differences in the size and the shape of the vocal cords and the larynx between men and women, and also due to women having a greater natural melody in their voices.
Yeah.
Is there a way that the sound of her voice might change if she were to, say, exercise her throat?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can help that out. Now listen to her. So you hear that melody?
It's very melodic.
That's the wife voice. Now, chicks have a better voice than the wife voice.
Right, hot chicks have a hot voice. They
definitely.
sound great. But wives, I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
Somehow something happens.
Put the ring on and
Probably they realized that they married a 12-year-old boy.
A really fat one at that.
They say that women have a stare. They look. You'll catch a woman looking at you, your wife, and she's just blank, and she's thinking, "Man, I really messed up." I told my wife,
Hey, Don,
"That's you."
Don, does it look something like this?
Yeah, that's it.
Big Dumb Show.
It's a Greg and the Big Dumb Show.
Big Dumb Show.
I go in a hatchback. How you go?
All right, Pinto Bob, what's up?
Hey, you guys have failed to mention midget porn.
Oh, yeah. You ever seen that Bridget the Midget?
Bridget the Midget, baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, what brought that to my forethought was, and there was a brunette gal whose forehead would hit Pinto Bob right in the belt buckle. Out at the track Saturday night, and my buddies had to drag me away so I didn't go up and harass her.
Clang, clang, clang. What's that? Oh, Pinto Bob's getting a brake job. Clang, clang.
If you have the drive, dedication, and desire and want to make a change for the better, computertraining.com can help.
Call 800-733-5641 or log on to computertraining.com today. Computertraining.com, helping you build a better tomorrow today.
Gonzo Greg and the Big Dumb Show.
This is the Big Dumb Show. Gonzo's me. Don Stuck's over there. Nicole's on the news desk. 317-239-X103, pound 1033. That's airtime free on your Singular Wireless. Hey, how you go?
I go fantastic. How you go?
Oh, well, good for you, Mr. Fantastic.
It must be stretchy.
Porn, right?
Yeah, we have woods porn, abandoned house porn, dumpster porn.
I'd say porn's pretty good, but if you have that girl at the middle of that party deck with those huge watermelons, that's all the porn I need.
Did you see those?
Oh, she had Fs.
Yeah, they were. Her cup size was an F.
That was Annie with the Fs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I was in the pool with her and I was squirting her with one of those super soakers, and I was like 2 inches from her. I was squirting her in the stomach. She goes, "They're right here. Let them have it." I was like,
There is this one moment where she's on the deck and she's running to go catch up with somebody, and she's holding one of them,
right,
and the other one. I couldn't believe that it had like a foot clearance going up and down.
She only has the strength to contain one.
Yeah, you can only hold one.
Two black eyes.
Running with a couple of bowling balls.
She only weighs like 110. I can't believe that. And those things are natural too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's not huge because a lot of those girls, when they get the big ones, they're also kind of large in other areas as well.
Yeah.
Large and in charge.
You got to get her before the expiration date hits. If she's about 40, that's going to be a mess.
She's still popping fresh for now. But
oh God, yes.
Gonzo Greg and the Big Dumb Show.
Indy's #1 morning alternative, the Big Dumb Show. 317-239-X103, airtime free. It's pound 1033 on the Singular Wireless. Good morning. How you go?
I go to hell if I don't change my ways.
You and me both, buddy. What's up?
I was wondering if you could help me straighten things out a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I'll spare you guys the details, but let's just say that there's been a lot of crap going wrong, and I think it's because I haven't been spending time with the Lord lately.
You think that's why?
Yeah. So
Really?
I figured Christ and I go out and have a couple beers.
Now, yeah, you're talking.
Well, I got to buy this time because normally he's into Natty Light and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure I saw Jesus at the Red Garter one time. Hello?
Yeah.
That was you!
Nestled by my bar stool, making me so calm within. Have you touched me with your warmness, or have I wet myself again? Are you drinking with me, Jesus? I can't see you very clear. If you're drinking with me, Jesus, won't you buy a friend a beer?
PBR, Jesus, come on.
Or does your head pound with the masses? As hungover you do rise? Tell me, what does heaven look like, Jesus? Seen through holy bloodshot eyes. Or should we take a taxi home, Jesus? Or should we simply hope it from here? I know you can walk on the water, but can you walk on this much beer? Are you drinking with me, Jesus? I can't see you very clear. If you're drinking with me, Jesus, won't you buy a friend a beer? Are you drinking with me, Jesus? I can't see you very clear. If you're drinking with me, Jesus, won't you buy a friend a beer? God damn it, won't you buy a friend a beer? Jesus, 6 pack to go.
One chick, she was dancing. Her name's Mary. He was stuffing dollar bills in there like you wouldn't believe. That's Country Dick Montana and the Beat Farmers on the Big Dumb Show.
The Big Dumb Show!
Good morning, welcome to the Big Dumb Show. My name's Gonzo, that's Don Stuck. Nicole is on the news desk, fully remodeled news desk.
It looks great.
We rebuilt the website, And we had some stuff left over, so we rebuilt the news desk with the same stuff.
Did any of this stuff came out of those boxes from the sex advice people that have been in here before? You know.
Well, yeah, that's why there's a giant latex fist as one leg of the news desk.
Yeah.
Over there. That's why that is.
And then you have the blow up bondage chair.
Right. There's that. And
I forgot about the bondage chair.
Sure.
Right.
Great. And if your news desk just spontaneously starts buzzing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And who's got the remote control for that one?
La, 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 la. I control the show.
Nice. Get on it.
What's the problem there, Trigger?
The budget for the batteries, man. You yank that
batteries?
Yank that battery.
Plug it into the wall, baby.
Take that battery off Hellhorn. That's a truck battery right there.
Oh, God.
That ought to get you going.
Whoa.
Hey, 317-239-X103. Airtime free, pound 1033 on the Singular Wireless. Hey, how you go?
I do great tatas.
Hey, it's tatas, everybody.
Yeah, boy, those things fell right out as soon as she walked in the bar.
Did they really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, she was in the bar 2 minutes and bam.
Wham. Well, that's the thing with peppers. It's a strange phenomenon they haven't figured out, but there's a whole gravity thing that's very strange that happens, and it only affects the brassiere area of...
You got to make the public happy, you know?
Well, sure, yeah, you've got your fans,
There were a few of those flying out on Friday night.
Really?
Yeah.
There's photographs of these.
Really?
Of the incident.
Wow.
Yeah. We've got some photographs of her.
Evidence is not good.
No, it's okay. We always warn people when we're there, It's like, hey, if you got a warrant out or something, or you're not supposed to be here, if are you at the library studying?
Yes.
Yeah, then you might not want to be in this photograph.
A couple of months ago, we had some girl doing that, and then she emails us on Monday, you've got to take that off the website. My boyfriend is so mad. I told him I was there, blah, 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 blah. It's like, don't get him out in front of the band.
Here's the thing.
Wait a second. Wasn't there some girl that came in with her boobs out
pretty much
into the studio?
No, we had that too. I mean, boobs, they cause all kinds of trouble. Look, if you're going, here's what it is. If you're going to a 3-chord orchestra show, you might as well be prepared for everybody to assume on Monday that you had sex with everybody in the bar.
That's right.
That's basically, just go with that, and then if it was any less than that, you can feel good about yourself.
Exactly.
All right.
You had a good weekend.
Right, exactly.
I do have a good porno story for you, though.
Oh, really?
Did you have? I do.
Where did you find porn?
Oh, bro, come on. Just because I'm a chick doesn't mean I don't enjoy porn.
No, I said,
on.
Yeah, but where did you find it?
Oh, well, when I was in college, we used to have Wednesday 40 and porno nights.
That's pretty good.
It was always a good time.
That sounds great.
But we watched in this really bad porno with all these guys naming their jewels.
Uh-huh.
So my friends took it upon themselves to name theirs and share their stories.
Right.
Well, I couldn't think of anything for mine, and they were pressuring me, so I just said something generic like Miss Kitty or something.
Right, yeah.
Well, I went to the restroom and couldn't sit on the toilet because it was at a fraternity house.
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I am wasted, and it's under construction. I fall through the shower curtain that is holding up the stall, and my friends are all standing there, and I stand up real quick, and they're all pointing at me, yelling, "Mr. Bigglesworth!"
Mr. Bigglesworth?
You did not eat your kitty. No, mini me.
Well, there it is. And did the name stick, so to speak?
Yes, so to speak, it did.
All right,
it's
then.
on now. I'm going to get you a T-shirt.
With a big arrow.
Please pet Mr. Bigglesworth.
Well, hey, this seems like an appropriate time to enjoy this fine Big Dumb Show classic. Here we go. All right.
Well, I've been seen by almost every guy. Yeah. My breasts are big, my body's small, naked all the time. And for the camera, I'll open wide. Although I always get it, I want more. When there's no one left to have sex, that's what a dildo's for. Cause you could say I am a whore. My boobs are fake, and so's my hair. I love it when a girl's down there. Get paid to get it on. That's why I'm doing porn. I'm bisexual, not gay. And nothing about me's real. Don't have much of a brain, but they pay me more and more. To rock stars I get engaged. Just made another deal. 2 days of sex, a big old check to blow guys like a horn. You ran my video today. That's why I'm doing porn.
Oh, and God bless you for it.
And now, Big Dumb News.
ABC News anchor Peter Jennings died of lung cancer at his New York City home Sunday. He was 67. He was surrounded by his family. Jennings announced in April that he had lung cancer, delivering the news in a raspy voice in a taped segment at the end of the April 5th broadcast on the World News Tonight.
Yeah, we all kind of thought he was coming back. I thought he made it sound like.
Yeah, it seemed like it was going to be like a little short leave of absence.
Right.
To kind of recover.
Sure.
I guess you don't recover from lung cancer.
Lung cancer's tough to beat, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to take a couple of days off to kick this lung cancer.
Yeah.
And then I'll be right back.
I'm going to call in with lung cancer. God, well, that's...
Haven't used that one yet.
Not yet.
It's going around. Have you heard?
I think there's some bad karmic stuff that comes back to kick your ass if you call in with lung cancer.
Yeah.
That's probably not very cool.
You should refrain from that one.
My grandma's got lung cancer, or my dog, or any of that stuff will get you, too.
That comes around. You know, it's like, Don, you were talking earlier, that one time when you finally got to meet, did you meet Angus?
Yeah, the whole
Young?
band.
You met AC/DC.
Yeah, these meet and greet things, sometimes are like, they come in, hi, God, we got to go, this sucks. They came in, there was only like 5 or 6 of us, and the whole band comes in, and they sit there and talk to us for 45 minutes in a locker room while they're getting the bus ready.
Wow.
So they
That's
sit
great.
back there and kick back, and that's my band. That's why
That's so
I learned
cool.
to play guitar.
Right.
And I'm thinking, oh, they're going to be mean to me. I'm going to hate it.
And it was
And they were
cool.
so great. And when I was on the way home, I told my wife, my wife at the time.
Right.
Yeah. I said, well, I can die now. I can die happy.
I can die happy.
If it happens tomorrow, I'm ready to go. That was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And that was on a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And by Monday, I was in the hospital having my heart started. That night, I started to feel sick. Way to hell! Yeah. And it was the Highway to Hell band too, minus Bon Scott, all the drummer, everybody.
Nice.
And so within a week, I'd been shock paddled twice and had
Good.
a tube in my lung, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'll
Probably
go
not a
go
good
there
phrase
again.
to use.
I'm not going to say that again.
Charles Gibson had this statement from the network.
Peter died with his family around him, without pain and in peace. He knew he had lived a good life.
Man, he was pretty good.
He didn't meet no Angus Young though. Lame.
I don't know. He's talked to a lot of people. He could have interviewed him, right?
No, I imagine he probably has.
Mm-hmm.
Who haven't you run into of your Peter Jennings? They're showing him hanging out with Sadat and all these guys from way back when.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Anwar Sadat.
Yeah. Remember him? Man, he rocked.
He goes, man, I just met Peter Jennings. Now I can die.
I'll be damned. I don't know. Jennings is
You should
good.
be laughing about this.
No, you're probably
Tom
right.
Brokaw was on TV laughing this morning.
We're racking up the karmic debt right now,
Yeah, maybe
laughing
we
at
are.
all this. So maybe we should just not talk about
You're
it.
getting brain cancer. You're getting brain cancer.
Hang in there, Tom Brokaw,
In
please.
this age of pointless information, the XTV News is the clearest connection possible between you and the news you need. XTV News is everywhere, every moment, every day.
Hey, honey, I got the sports section. I'm going to head to the can. Ah, what the hell are you doing in here?
Your toilet paper roll is about to run out. We're here to help.
We're X News, informing you, connecting you, wiping you.
Hey, my cousin Cletus having a bad acid trip. He climbed up the top of the Beach Grove water tower. Now he thinks he's Jesus.
The X News Sky Chopper on the scene with Cletus Cam.
Cletus, this is X News. We're here to help.
We're X News.
Damn, I just lost my Sonny Pierce crawdad-colored beetle spin lure underneath the dock at Eagle Creek Reservoir.
X News, the only news team in central Indiana with a submarine. Bringing you 24-hour coverage from Fall Creek to the White River Canal.
We're X News. The next time you should try an open-face reel with B-Moss.
X News with a Doppler weather radar system so advanced it tells the tornadoes where the trailers are.
X News. How the hell did you ever manage without us?
Well, we're doing our best.
Got to get that crawdad-colored beetle spin back.
It's been out there a while.
On the of the entire Surreal Life cast, you'd expect a little bit more of Omarosa. You know, she was on The Apprentice.
Did she win, or she made it nearly to the end?
She made it nearly to the end, but she was always boasting about her business acumen.
Right. She's so smart and so
so
winning.
much experience.
So together.
In a recent episode of VH1's The Surreal Life, Omarosa showed her command of the English language during a charity bowling event.
Here she
If we don't have a plan and then it goes awry, we'll be in trouble.
Okay, the word is awry.
Same difference.
No, it's not. It's called English. You have to learn it.
Oh!
Oh, burned by the Balky guy. Or
That's the guy from Beverly Hills Cop. That's the manager of the
art museum.
Yeah, it's the flamboyant manager of the art museum.
Right.
Lemon with the tweeze.
Right. That guy. Telling her where to go. That's awesome. And Janice Dickinson, of course, is just completely out of control on the show.
I don't flirt. I club, drag back to my lair, and have my way with him.
Yeah, she wants to get with Jose Canseco, apparently. So.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who doesn't?
There's a lot of things you can bet on in Vegas. And now, as gasoline prices keep rising, an online bookmaker is laying out odds on how high gas will go.
Oh, so you can gamble on gas prices?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
They're going up or down?
We already have that. It's called the stock market!
Yeah, I think we have that already. I'm putting it all on broke.
Would you like to know the name of the online gaming spot?
Oh, by all means.
Sure.
Let's give them their free plug that they were hoping.
It's pinnaclesports.com.
Okay,
They
great.
set the first line Friday.
I'm sure it doesn't add anything untoward on your computer when you go there.
That won't mess your computer up at all.
There's at least 4 computers in this building that are permanently destroyed by one of those casinos on there.
Click it.
Click it.
Look, it's a topping rhinoceros.
I want it!
I just give him my credit card number.
This is the Big Dumb Show.
Way to go! The Big Dumb Show.
This is Indy's #1 morning alternative, the Big Dumb Show. How you go?
I go repoing.
Hey, Repo Guy.
Hey, I heard you guys talking about porn stories.
Yeah, finding it. It started with woods porn, which is just one of the greatest discoveries that a young male can make.
Yeah, it's well, a lot of times I go in these houses, it's kind of like that angry, pissed off dude. He just does the bitch work that I tell the banks need done.
Right, because you repoing, you're like throwing people out of their house when they're late on their mortgage, right?
Yeah. But the best kind of porn you can find is, the average Joe's, candid, let's grab a camera, take a porn.
Oh, the homemade.
The homemade
Amateur.
porn.
Amateur porn, yeah.
But the best part of it is they try to be sneaky and you hardly ever find the actual pictures. But these people always forget about the negatives.
They leave the negatives around.
Oh, man, you wouldn't believe the stack of negatives I have.
Where do you get them developed?
Yeah, hey.
Well, I haven't got them developed yet. So I'm going to take a camera with me when I do. So when I hand this poor person 800 negatives to develop of just random people, cross shots, I just still want the expression captured on my own, photo.
Here you go, Walmart guy. This is going to make your day.
Man,
you thought, oh my God, it's another day working in the Walmart photo lab. This sucks. And then, woo!
Finally, someone to go to work for.
Some 80-year-old guy at Walmart's just going to drop dead.
Gonzo Greg and the Big Dumb Show.